Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be taking a look at the game The Red Solstice. It came with the new Humble Bundle, well, not the new Humble, the monthly Humble Bundle, and it's interesting. Let's say that. If we take the normal question, should you buy it or not? No, you shouldn't. Personally, I'm not a fan of this game. If you want a game like this, get StarCraft or XCOM. I don't care. Don't get this. It's not fun. I tell ya, that's my first impression. Maybe it gets better. Maybe the multiplayer is better, but probably not. I'm just gonna say that. I have to say. And from what I've seen, the community is completely dead. Maybe there's a bit more players can come in now thanks to the Humble Bundle, but probably not. Let's be completely honest, probably not. It's not really worth your time. But this video might be. If you're interested in the game, then why not? Focus camera. Focus. Alright, if we begin with the options menu here, as you can see, it's not very detailed. There's not a single slider except for audio right here. That's quite disappointing. But it is an isometric game, which looks absolute shit. That's a bit rude, but hey, it does. And it's got some very interesting options, like enable water. Why is there an option for that? Very, very strange. But hey. And full terrain around. It's off by default, which you probably should know now. There's probably nothing game breaking up. Interface options. You can't even move your UI. It's quite disappointing. But other than that, most things are in. Like I said, it's an isometric game, and it's not that fantastic. You can even change your camera speed. That's quite good. I'd like that in more games. That's very nice, actually. Fully rebindable keys, very good indeed. Yeah, pretty much everything you can ask for here. Now you can get a bit of a lore thing. I've read this thing. You can read it if you want to, and then I'll explain why it doesn't make any sense at all, actually. So the lore is kind of. Wait, I can put this up. The lore is basically that humanity kind of had to escape Earth because there was a devastating virus that killed nearly everyone. So we escaped to Mars, and then the game takes place 117 years after that. So, going by basic biology, we should already be able to return to our planet. We should be able to return to Earth, because a virus feeding off humanity kills it off that fast. Shouldn't be able to survive for a maximum year. I'd give it a maximum year for the virus to actually survive and evolve. But so that's kind of an oddity, The worst thing is that the actual name of the game shouldn't exist at all, because the name of the game, the Red Solstice, is the name of a storm on Mars, a huge storm that kind of brings in. I don't really know yet. I haven't played a lot of the single player yet, since it's the first impressions. It kind of makes sense, but I think it brings in the virus again over the Martians. The Martians, though they are Martians now, kind of brings it in again. The problem with this is that there are no storms on Mars. There's no storms at all. I mean, the atmosphere on Mars is about 1% of the 1% the density of our own on Earth. So the strongest winds on Mars, they're not even close to the usual stuff on Earth. So there really couldn't be a storm anywhere near this scale. The largest storms wouldn't even be classified as storms on Earth. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I suppose you could kind of try to explain, because we have kind of terraformed, they're in the process of terraforming the planet. But if they're in the process of terraforming the planet, then there still shouldn't be any storms, really. If they're in the process, I mean, they wouldn't be over terraforming it, would they? And they're still in the actual process of terraforming. You get what I mean. You hopefully understand what I mean. So let's get to the important gameplay, alright? By the way, I did play this mission earlier. I already can customize my squad here. You can customize your squad before you go into the mission, which is quite nice. I like that.
The colony database notes an admin
the
console
overall
in the northeast
customization
of
is actually quite good in
Transport
this game.
Center.
That is
We
one
need
of
to
the
reach it if we
better
want to put
things.
Zero into function.
So,
Hopefully, the AI will shunt whatever powers available to communications array, making contact with the rest of Unit Blacklight possible. But things won't be easy.
alright, so you can play as Tyler Hunt. I don't know if that name is randomly generated or not. Probably not. I don't think it is. Anyway, I think we're all stacked up on that. I guess we are.
We'll need to blow up these barricades with the satchels we found. Stay back while I place the explosives.
Oh yeah. This.
Satchel down. Stay clear.
You all see the amazing
That
quality
did
of
the
the
trick.
animations.
Move out.
As well as the. I mean, look at these. The texture quality. It's absolute rubbish. It looks worse than worse than average, I've got to say, at this scale. Yeah, it does. I mean, it kind of feels like a StarCraft without
Those Marines were
buildings.
ambushed by underground creatures.
The only thing that
We'll do
better than StarCraft is the tactical mode, which I'll
Okay,
show you in
our
a
adaptive
second.
defense is working. Hold
This
positions near
is
those
my favorite
barricades.
feature of this game. It's quite a nice thing, actually. It's not unique, I'm not gonna that, but it's not mechanic. I like it. So move this guy over here. Move this guy over here. It slows the game by 90%. You can kind of customize your or however you want to.
Move it, Marine.
You can set them up how you want. You can click it on your every single one individually, and you can customize their abilities, which is quite nice.
The building for more resonators. They might be useful in closing down those holes. Let's move.
Yeah, probably. It's dull. That's how I'm going to describe it. It's dull.
Time to collapse those holes.
But
I
I
need to get back
suppose
to my team.
you could enjoy this, maybe. I don't know if you get better later. Maybe you can get miracles. Maybe I don't think you get if you haven't seen miracles in the trailers or anything like that. Like StarCraft.
Okay, squad. I'll rush in and place the resonator. Keep covering me. Okay, this took them both out. Follow me.
By the way, maybe you want to argue that, I mean, the game could be old. That's why the graphics are so horrible and terrible. Now, the reason that the textures are so low and low res is probably because of cut budget, quite a low budget in this game. I mean, this was released on Steam Greenlight, I think, and formerly released on Steam.
The device we just picked up will help us locate these swarm nests.
2015, July
Destroying
2015, I
those
think.
nests will suppress their
So a
underground.
year ago from now. and it looks like garbage. And from here, the game says basically that it's not gonna babysit you anymore, which is nice. Not find your own way. But this is where I ended it last time. I played this, and it just put me back right at the start again. So, is there no save function at all? I don't know. The story is quite mediocre, as I told you before. It's not exactly an original story. We've heard quite similar ones many times before. Going on? What's going on? Probably not set them up. Probably not. Assume they're coming from. We're gonna have to move. I mean, this part of the game I can appreciate the more tactical parts, since that's kind of what it's supposed to be. But the rest is really just so dull. Over and over again. I don't play a lot of Taylor driving this. I mean, so if you're interested in the game, I recommend you to go and actually read a review on it.
Keep moving north.
Because I don't know. Maybe it gets better later. I don't know. I can't answer like that because I haven't played a lot. I was incredibly bored by this game. It's generic, that's all I'm gonna tell you. I mean, as you can see right now, we've just been shooting the exact same foe over and over again, all the time. And there's running over here, trying to push forward. It's not fun. Basically, what you do. Sometimes when you do something like this, it's very exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here. I hope I've given you some kind of an impression of this game, what you can expect from it. If you're interested, I don't really know why, honestly, but I'm not gonna blame you. If you're interested, go read a review, do some more research. Yeah. So if you enjoyed the video, if it helped you in any way, leave a like. Or don't. I don't care. Quite frankly. Yeah. Play signing off. Bye.